So surgery's over. I'm semi woke. The first feeling I felt was very, very, very uncomfortable. Um, Pressure on my stomach and extreme pain in my shoulders. Like that was the most surprising thing and the most uncomfortable thing for me at first was this extreme pressure and pain in my shoulders. And I was like, what is that? Like, why does this hurt? And they were like, oh, it's just the gas rising. You have a lot of trapped gas in your body and it rises and goes to your shoulders. In my head, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Ain't nobody tell me about that. Like, nobody told me I would have gas in my shoulders that would hurt like this. So that was extremely different. I remember feeling just like I was gonna throw up. Like I remember telling her, like, I'm gonna throw up. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. So she gave me a barf bag. I didn't throw up, but I felt like I was gonna throw up. I remember before I got put to sleep and what we learned in our class, our orientation class, where they prep you for the surgery and the days after. I remember them telling me like walking helps, like walking helps everything. Like if you feel nauseous, walk. If you have, pain in your shoulders, walk. If you have pain in your stomach, walk. Like they said, walking helps everything. So I remember I was like, yo, I need to walk. Like I was in pain. And I was like, I need to walk now. She's like, no, but you have to wait at least 30 minutes before we can get you to walk. And I'm just like laying there just super uncomfortable. Like I just remember feeling extremely uncomfortable. So I guess the 30 minutes was up and they sent the nurse over. Really cool chick came over and got me up to start walking. She was like, you're doing so great. You're doing so well. I'm like, I don't think I am. Like, nah, I'm not. This shit ain't cool. She started laughing. I was like, no, for real. What did I just do? Like, what the fuck did I just do? She's like, it's okay. You're going to be fine. I was like, no, really. What the fuck is this? She's dying laughing. I'm like, bro, this is not cool. Like, it's so weird. Like, it's hard to explain. Um, the feeling was a feeling I've never felt before. It just felt like extreme pressure everywhere. Well, in my midsection and in my shoulders. And all of this just felt full. Like it just felt full of something. Um, so I walked around the room a couple of times. She sat me down and she was like, wait here. We're just getting your room ready, so just wait here. About maybe 30 minutes pass and they're like, okay, we're ready to go up to your room. They take me up to my room. My mom's up there and my sister's up there. She actually told my mom and my sister that I was doing extremely well. But I didn't feel like it because I was like, because the way I felt, I don't, unless I'm in like super horrible mega pain, I don't really like to show that I'm in pain. But inside of my head, I was like, this shit don't feel right at all. I was like, this shit ain't cool. Like, I don't know. So get to the room, and pretty much the first day I was just groggy. My mom and my sister were there, but I would talk to them for a little bit, and then fall asleep, and then wake up, and they're still there. And I was like, y'all should just go. Like I'm not really, I appreciate y'all being here, but I'm not really, conversing with you guys right now. I'm medicated. Like y'all should just, dip out. Stay left around maybe 5. And the first, well, they were coming in giving me medications, my blood thinners, my pain meds. They were giving me fluids. They gave me lunch and they gave me dinner. I didn't touch it. I tried, but nothing was really staying down. I was having trouble keeping fluids down, period. Like, if I drunk something, it would come back up. And then after that, I would have this foamy stuff coming up. They told me that was normal. That's what happens after the anesthesia wears off. That they said normal, fine, everything's good. It happens to everybody, or most people. So I was like, okay, nothing to worry about. Um, Next day comes. I've had multiple nurses from the time I got there to the point of where my doctor came in and discharged me. I don't think the nurses communicated with my doctor properly because the whole time I was in there, I was not able to keep down fluids myself. The only fluids that I was getting was strictly from my IV. So when they discharged me, I probably should have spoke up and been like, yo, I ain't drunk nothing all day. I didn't even drink my soups. I didn't drink nothing. So there's no reason I shouldn't be, but I didn't know no better. But now that I know, I definitely know I shouldn't have been discharged when I wasn't even able to keep nothing down. But they discharged me the next day, which is normal for the process at my facility. Um, the car ride home, I don't know if you've seen the barf bags, but they're these green barf bags. They're like foldable, whatever. I had to take one of those home with me in the car because I knew I was going to be still coughing up foam because I had literally been doing that since I got out of operation. So I got home, same thing, like nothing changed. I was hoping it was gonna get better because I was thinking in my head like it's gonna get better because there's no way they would discharge me if this shit wouldn't get better. But they discharged me anyway. So at home I'm still coughing up foam. I'm feeling like I'm feeling weaker and weaker as the hours go by. So it's around maybe 6 o'clock and I don't feel right. I've been trying to drink broth, my Powerade Zeros, nothing staying down, and also still foam coming up. Also, I checked my temperature, and my temperature was 100.5. So I was like, they told me if my temperature gets 100.5, call the advice nurse. If it gets to 101, go straight to the emergency room. Called the advice nurse. I was telling her about how I couldn't keep anything down. She was like, that's not good. Just come in right now. So I went into the emergency, went to the emergency room at the Kaiser Richmond facility where the bariatric department is. I had to go to the emergency room because the bariatric department is like a 9 to 5 department that's open. So it wasn't open at the time. They did x-rays. They, drew my blood and everything. And they were just like, well, we're just going to admit you. So I was admitted again that night. I actually made my mom go home. I was like, they're going to keep me, so you might as well just go home. So the next day, I don't know, I guess she thought they were going to, discharge me. So the next day she came. She actually brought me clothes and things to do. But I saw my doctor that morning, and he was like, I didn't expect to see you, but I got a call last night about you being here, and we're going to keep you until you can keep down fluids. That's our biggest thing. That's our biggest goal, is to make sure that you can stay hydrated outside of the IV fluids. And I was like, sounds like a plan, because I'm tired of throwing up this foamy crap. That was like the most uncomfortable thing, besides the unwanted or that shoulder pain or that gassy shoulder pain shit that nobody told me about. Besides that, and nobody told me about the foam shit either. So that was uncomfortable and annoying and stupid, and it was horrible because I couldn't keep anything down. So as soon as I would swallow something, I would go to try. It felt like everything that I swallowed got caught right here. So I would go, and it felt like something was trapped. So I would go to try to burp, maybe, release air. As soon as I would do that, I would throw up. And then after that, it would just be foam. So anything that I drank, I threw up. And then throughout the whole day, I would just be coughing up foam. So that wasn't fun at all. So now we're on Wednesday. Wednesday, same thing as the day before. It wasn't until dinner. They had already told me they were keeping me. So literally the doctor comes in the morning, is like, yo, how you feel? You still coughing up? Can't keep nothing down? We'll keep you for the whole day. Like literally, like you don't see him again after that. Because I remember Thursday, he came in the morning, was like, how much fluids have you had? Have you had dinner? Have you had breakfast? I'm like, yo, I'm trying. I got half of it down, but a little bit came up, but I'm good. He's like, we're going to keep you till tomorrow. Like, I was like, bruh. So at dinner, I'm like, yo, I'm better. I feel better. I was ready to get the hell up out of there. No doctor in sight. Like, they literally come in the morning. They be like, we're going to keep you. And then that's it. Like, you don't see them till the next morning. So yeah, Wednesday, I stayed the whole day. I actually was able to drink 3 ounces, 8 ounces. I was able to keep down about 8 ounces that for dinner. I maybe coughed up a little bit, but Wednesday was finally my breakthrough where I was able to actually keep something down.